Hi, I am Pastor Art, and I wanted to chat with you for a little bit because some questions has come up. And you've heard the announcements, if you're in the service faithfully, that we are planning a Daniel fast, which is, by the way, taking place across the United States of America, especially these days, because we are in the midst of quite a few storms of life, difficulties and challenges that can be overwhelming. So this Daniel fast is designed by God, that Daniel fasted to overcome difficulties in the spirit realm that we do not necessarily see with our physical eyes. And so I invite all of you to participate in it, depending on how badly you want victory and breakthrough, because really the fast brings breakthrough. Isaiah 58 verse 6, it says, "And is this not the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bonds of wickedness, and to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that you break every yoke?" That sounds pretty good to me. And that's all introduction to the fast that the Lord introduced to them. Now we are looking at a Daniel fast, which is not an absolute fast. Absolute fast is like just water, no food. The Daniel fast has a number of questions that were given. So Monday the 6th, and we fast through the 27th. No, of course not. I mean, there's a lot of people that never fast. There's a lot of benefits in fasting, physical, health-wise. I mean, there's some of you just fasting 21 days. You could experience healing just by fasting, giving your body a rest. So no, there is no penalties whatsoever as to how long or how short your fast might be. There's people actually that fast one meal a week. Good question, and I've been asked that quite often. Can I just fast television? And well, you can do that, and that'll kind of clean your mind out, but really, fasting is to abstain from food. The Daniel fast is abstain from fancy foods and things like that, and just, eat vegetables and grains and things like that. Well, I love to watch soccer, and most of you guys watch baseball and football, and I try to get into it. It's just, I'm still trying, because the excitement of it, but some people had said, I'm going to fast a football game. And it's kind of funny to me because that's not Bible fasting. That's just not, I'm sorry to say. Well, yeah, a Daniel fast is a fast that consists of fruits, nuts, vegetables, and drinking water. It's not dealing in, not eating pastries and all the fancy foods and so forth. The idea behind the fasting is the humbling ourselves before the Lord. It's not, I made it, I didn't eat this or that. It's the humbling ourselves before God and to seek the Lord in prayer and to seek a deeper level with God in your relationship and walk with God. Yeah, again, that's a good question because you have to know what you can and cannot eat as far as your doctor is concerned. Because if you're on insulin, you have your ups and downs and you have to make sure you eat and things like that. So that's something you will have to address with your doctor as to what you can and cannot eat or shouldn't eat or, things like that. Well, no, because it's for one thing addictive. Obviously, that's why the question he's being asked. But and I love my coffee too. But caffeine is a stimulant, and so we really want to try to again stay away from all those kind of things and be really in tune with what God is wanting us. See, if we put God in the focus and He's the number one that the fast is all about, then it's not really an issue, So if you have to have your cup of coffee in the morning to get going, I mean, that's between you and God. I mean, that's. Yeah, the chapter 1 talks about the fast that they did at that time, as well as chapter 10. Chapter 1 deals a little bit more about what they did and did not eat. Chapter 10 deals with the fact that there's a spiritual battle going on in the heavenlies, and the Lord heard Daniel's prayer on the very first day, but then it took 21 days for the prayer to actually be answered because there was spiritual warfare in the heavenlies, and that had to be addressed by the angel, Michael, I believe it is, who had to confront the Persian spirits that were trying to withhold the answer from coming to Daniel. Daniel sought the Lord because through the prophecies of Jeremiah, he realized that the time was coming for them to be liberated again. Oh boy. If you need a trophy, we could probably make that arrangement. I do want to really encourage you. If you've never fasted, some of you you've never fasted and you're going for it 21 days. I may be very proud of you. If you've never fasted and you do it 7 days, even 3 days, I just wanted to encourage you to start somewhere and to truly just seek God in this time, because that's what we're after, is to seek breakthrough. Imagine you have been ill for a long time, or maybe struggling in the finances for a long time, or maybe there's some things that are just hanging on and you want to really break through from that. It really is going to take prayer and fasting, and I'll talk more about that in the message, explaining some of these things as to the benefit of it. But it's a challenge. But let me tell you, anybody in Scripture fasted. Jesus fasted. He's our greatest example. So, Moses fasted. Elijah fasted. There was a whole group of people, they fasted because God said, we're going to turn this city upside down. And they all fasted, and God refrained from judging Nineveh. So, the benefit of fasting in this nation today is in dire need of people seeking the Lord to save our nation. Bless you.